Oh, fancy meeting you here while I'm doing show prep, YouTube. I figured I would go live and talk about the exclusive content on YouTube. So, yeah, the YouTube content is exclusive if you weren't aware of this. It's the daily space weather videos are strictly on YouTube at the moment. We do also stream live on Wednesday afternoons. So I just figured I would talk a little bit about what goes into show prep. It's a bit complicated, as it took us months to figure out what to even cover on the videos uh, and the format and so on. As of course, there is some other space weather content indeed on YouTube. I don't really watch any at the moment. And I mean, I do tune into Tamitha Scove a bit, but she's usually about 10 days behind. So, anyway, it took us months to figure out what we needed to put into the videos in terms of what data to follow and so on. So, that was just a thing that was an ongoing process at the beginning of making daily space weather videos, as we wanted to see corroboration between the different data. So, sort of looking at things that do coincide with phenomenon and things that don't coincide with phenomenon. Is that too close? There we go. Ah, yeah. So, just chilling here, doing a little bit of show prep at 5 of 5. It usually takes me I think, about 30 minutes to get ready to record the space weather video because we record it almost like a live format. So to keep the data as current as it possibly can be for when the videos come out, we record them and then upload them promptly without editing at all. All of the effects that you see on the screen are basically done in real time because I prefer a live format anyway, so it's just the way it goes. So, the live format leads to all kinds of things that don't otherwise occur in a recorded video. So, recorded videos are easier to create with a script, and live stream videos are easier to create without one. I guess I seem to think they're easier to make this way. And so what I'm doing at the moment here is I'm making HelioViewer movies based on the time frame that we want for the daily space weather video and so on. Right now I'm making the composite 171 plus 304 angstroms wavelengths. Here's the coronal holes wavelength, I should say, 193 angstroms. And we've got some additional coronal holes here, so we're going to be seeing. And good morning, Mary. Thanks for leaving a comment. We've got additional coronal holes here that we'll be seeing rotating in as this north pole one rotates out. There's a south one rotating in. And we've got two named groups at the moment. We'll show you some details of that in the daily space weather video. Yeah, so what's going on in your space weather scenarios? I heard there were some wonderful alien spacecraft showing up in the entering the moon. I think it was some alien spacecraft entering the moon, if I remember correctly. That was, I forget where that was, whose website it was on. I saw it on Facebook. It was a terrible Photoshop job. At least I thought it was. It looked like Fisher Price, my first Photoshop. So we've got this interesting active region here in the northeast, which doesn't have a sunspot. And yeah, so doing show prep, folks, it takes a long time. And I won't even stream for the entire process because there could be cursing, swearing, rage quits. I may start pounding the table, which, by the way, needs to be replaced. And anyway, so when I do show prep, I have to put all the applets. I have to get all the applets ready. So I have to sort of have some clue what I'm going to say before before I actually put the video up. And I figure I can do a YouTube live exclusive about this because the daily space weather videos are currently YouTube exclusives. We've put them up in all kinds of different formats. We've done them as live streams on Twitch and then uploaded those later to YouTube. We've done them live to YouTube. We've done recorded videos. And that's what we're currently doing. We're currently recording the videos so that they're only visible on YouTube, at least at first. Sometimes we're putting them on BitChute as well, but at the moment, BitChute is only seeing the meteorology segments. And so most of the content is here on YouTube. So this is a live exclusive as well, obviously. By the way, I should actually do a Facebook live stream. So if you haven't followed us over there on Facebook, make sure you follow us at Facebook, facebook.com/smAsho. That's our page. And you can find our content there. We're currently banned from posting to groups. So we've been extending middle finger after middle finger at Meta and Facebook. Zombie corporation with nobody at the wheel. A zombie corporation with nobody at the wheel. I'll bet you're familiar with such things. You've probably heard of such things before. By the way, check it out. This is the Smash Team exclusive merch. This is the merch you can only get with the 1-year paid up membership. You can find out all about that at smashomash.com/smashteam. Link at the homepage, smashomash.com. In 2018, a crack YouTube unit was sent to social media prison for a crime we did not commit. These producers, we promptly escaped a maximum security social media stockade, dodged algorithms, and ended up as alt tech. We escaped to the internet underground where we survive as producers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find the content, maybe you can hire the Smash Team. See what I'm saying? So yeah, welcome to the Neo-Renaissance YouTube. Things are going to change in certain places. You watch. Watch things change. I guarantee that they will. So the website's spectacular, by the way, if you haven't checked it out. You do have to log in order to see the content. You can leave comments. There is still a forum. You can link to that at smAsho.com. smAsho.com/forum, smAsho.com/smashTeam. We created all of these websites because we saw the writing on the wall. We realized that there were some issues with Facebook and of course others. So since there were sufficient issues, we decided that we'd better get a domain, and hence smAsho.com. So that happened in 2019. The first time we got a ban after becoming a monetized channel, the first time we got a ban on Facebook was in 2018. So that's sort of part of the that's the history there of smAsho.com. And yeah, we had to become alt tech because there were issues, grave issues. So we noticed certain corporations were self-destructing, and since they were self-destructing, we said, uh-oh, better create servers on which we can do whatever we want, more or less. And by the way, you can do whatever you want on the servers within the confines of the law, obviously. Don't attempt to use our servers for crime. That would be unfortunate for all involved. And I'm just bringing up weather forecasts now, as I have to put up custom weather forecasts every day for the meteorology segments. I've got to sort of set up the ionosphere animations and so on. It is very interesting seeing the data every day, as some things correlate and some things don't, folks. Some things correlate and some things don't. And those facts lead me to certain conclusions. And yes, I do realize, if you're wondering, if you're commenting and saying, do you realize that these are models? Some of them are models and some of them are observations. All of the models also contain observations, just saying. Yep, so just got to go through all the tabs to minimize the amount of time that it takes in creating the video. And this enables me to record the video quickly and then upload, watch it, create the thumbnails as I do the upload and all of the other associated activities with uploading, not just the upload itself, but you got to put all kinds of other parameters in with your video. I don't know if you're aware of this, folks. I'm sure you've probably seen our thumbnails. Have you seen our thumbnails? Our thumbnails are pretty sweet, I'd say. Let us know in the comments what you think of the thumbnails. So now I'm on the star charts, and I'm just going through the rest of the data here so that it's ready to show to all you YouTube types. By the way, we'll be doing more and more live streaming content onto YouTube. We'll stream games and all kinds of other stuff. Eventually, it'll be an interesting winter. in that there's a whole lot of different things going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. Science foundations are just poof, just poofing into existence, folks. There's a little bit of minor flaring going on right now. Could be a major flare. We'll have to wait to find out. If this video suddenly ends, could have been a major flare. And realize, folks, that solar flaring, it only affects certain type of communications. Geomagnetic storms, they only affect certain types of communications. We do make some effort to sort of help people to understand the differences between different types of electromagnetic radiation and particles and so on, cosmic rays and stuff. It's pretty complicated. So now I've got to go download a bunch of HelioViewer movies, and which reminds me, we've got to make another smAsho presents The Sun video. If you haven't seen that series, please check that one out. There's a playlist for it, smAsho presents The Sun. Some have musical accompaniment, some are in silence. The deafening silence of space. Space, space, space. So yeah, we'll have some great imagery here of El Sol coming for you in about an hour, something like that, as I'm almost done with smAsho prep. So I figured I would give you YouTube types a rare glimpse into and a little bit of an explanation of what goes on during show prep. It's again quite a bit of work. And a little background, part of the reason that I do the live premieres is because I view the videos. Part of the reason that they're made in the first place is to display the imagery on larger screens and, of course, share the imagery that I'm looking at. So that's done entirely. I'm not only smAsho, but I'm also a client. You may have seen me say that in the chat. I'm not blowing smoke up your you-know-what. It's legit. So just finishing up my downloads here of HelioViewer movies. Oh, we've got some spectacular ones. Let us know the size of the screen you're viewing the videos on. I think we're currently viewing on a 45-inch or something like that. I don't know. It's not great. And we're in the process of upgrading hardware all the time over here at Smash News Network, Least Busted, Name and News. And pardon the state of affairs here, I didn't really expect company. I just spontaneously live streamed to talk about doing show prep and so on. And thanks everybody who left comments. We can't display them on the screen because this live stream was streamed just using a smartphone. So I have no ability to change any sort of settings at the moment. So yeah, just continuing through the show prep process here, seeing if there's anything bizarre that I have to talk about or if things are unremarkable. Ah, yes. Today I got up at like 1 a.m. I just went to sleep kind of early, so I got up kind of early. What can I say? Can somebody leave a comment so I can see the comment list, would you? Oh wait, now I think I can see the comments here. Let's see there. There we go. All right. I don't stream this way very often, and thanks everybody once again for leaving comments. Yeah, so pardon the state of affairs. Like many studio PC environments, this place is you don't want to. It looks probably better on this stream than it does in reality. If you saw what's going on around the floor level, you might be horrified. And we've got some alien spacecraft to show also, so that'll be great. We'll show some great alien spacecraft. And that'll be wonderful because we'll see if maybe we can get Gina Maria Colvin Hill on the channel. If you've ever seen her YouTube channel, oh, it's highly recommended. Gina Maria Colvin Hill, just spectacular. She might determine that grass is aliens. I'm not sure. She might determine that her own hairdo is an alien. And I guess I should have my, here we go, display my hairdo for once on YouTube. There you go. You don't really see it because of the way I have my color keying. I have color keying turned on, and that's so that my face kind of melts into the screen, because we show a lot of imagery of space, and it's lit that way on purpose. Of course, I can light it any way I want. I've got a green screen. I can make my face all kinds of funky colors if I like. Yeah. So just looking at the stereo website, actually, because well, I won't give it away. I won't give it away and tell you why, but anyway, we'll display some stuff during the daily space weather video about that. And I've almost got my show prep complete here. I'm basically I'm monkeying around. I have almost no incentive, financially speaking, to make these videos. We make just this side of nothing. Just this side of nothing to put out this content. So, to all of you who've discovered the channel, congratulations. It's not going away. We have business cards and stuff. See this? All right. So I suppose that's about it, folks. That is about it. Certainly. Make sure to visit the links at our homepage, smashomash.com. I'll be optimizing that page soon. I'll be making some changes over there. Not before today's daily space weather video comes out, probably sometime throughout the day today. And make sure, perhaps follow us on Twitter as well. I just tweeted something about some financial stuff, which I will not mention in the YouTube video. It's always it's interesting. I'll just say it's interesting. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. See you at the premiere, hopefully. We'll be premiering a meteorology segment and a daily space weather video shortly. And in the meantime, please don't accept any wooden nickels. Don't accept any wooden nickels. As this is a YouTube exclusive, you may find lots of wooden nickels on YouTube. All right, so I'm out. I'll see you soon on the interwebs.